Alright guys, so we're going to go through the headbanger now, and this is, as all these tricks that we're doing, these are from months ago. This is all from back in March, this was all recorded, so this is right at the beginning of our journey. But we just tried to get everything done as quickly as possible and get it all videoed. So you'll start to skate around, and as you can see, you're going to grab straight under her left leg with your right, and you're trying to grab around here, because once you pick her up here, then she's going to help you by applying pressure onto your shoulders as you try to grab underneath her legs here. And then you start to push around, and as soon as you pick her up, like, you need her to get down here so then you can lean away, because you cannot lean away until she gets away from you. So, but you don't want to go away too quick, because then you'll fall forward. This is just timing and getting the feel for it. So as she starts to lean away, then you're going to get your hands underneath, and I grab my left hand onto my right wrist. See if we can go back. We can just maybe see. No, we can't see that. So we just come around here, and then it's grabbing one onto the other. And as soon as she goes down there, you're just going to start pushing, and you're trying to get pressure here, and she's going to try to get a straight line. As you go faster, it should hopefully come up to something like this. So as you're pushing around, you've jogged her down, and she's going to hook her feet into your back there, which will keep a nice and safe. And obviously, if the girl is super tall for you, then you might have to have it sticking out, which it doesn't really look that nice because it breaks the line. At least here there's one line. It's kind of, the skates are almost hidden. You can see I'm grabbing my left wrist, my left hand onto my right wrist, and then you start to push, and you get as much speed as you can, which is going to start to bring her body up here, and you push around. So now you're just pushing, trying to maintain the speed. And as I said, this is from the beginning, so now I'm pretty much staying on the spot. It's just I want to use all these videos that look the same, even if it wasn't perfect at the beginning. That's fine. It's not about where you start, is it? It's about where you finish. So as you're coming round, before you start the first bounce, you're going to try to lift her up there. So you're lifting up, and you're trying to think of pushing around here, and then she comes down for the first one. And this whole time you're thinking of pushing here. You're getting your hips forward constantly throughout the whole thing, and you just got to keep pushing. So you lift up there, and then you're going to push around again. So it's going to push with this foot in here. So you're just going to lift and then drop her down. And as you drop her down, yeah, you're going to bend a little bit, but you're still always applying pressure here. And the girl is just going along for the ride. She's just staying nice and strong. And as it comes up, the girl can apply a little bit of upward momentum there to help it. So you keep going around, and you do want to be staying here. You don't want to be going around the table. Even though I do stay inside the table, it's not exactly what you want to be doing. But this was one of the hardest tricks for me, to be able to stay in the centre. When I was learning it, I would go around and around and around and around and around. Especially when I was actually learning it on the table with Ash, it was the trick that it just eluded me. So what we do, I go like I go up. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 6, I just say 5 and then 6, and she knows on 6 that she's going to start. So she will start. Let's see where 6 would be. So that might be 5. So that would be 6, and then she knows she's got to come up and get ready, because on the next one, as we get here, we're going to reach as we get to the top and grab. And what we're doing, we're grabbing palm up, palm down. Okay? And at this point here, we're going to try to pull her up. She's going to try to get onto her 4 wheels. And this was not our best landing, I will be honest. So there's different ways to land this. How we try to land it, as soon as she gets her foot underneath her, I release here, and as you see, she's reaching to grab my wrist. Yeah, because often the girl can help a lot by trying to grab your wrist for you, because if you look at this point, my hand is kind of just letting go here, but she's already trying to grab. So as soon as she grabs the wrist, you let go of the leg, and ideally the leg wants to be more underneath you here. Once it gets ahead of you there, it's very hard to get any weight on there, but she recovers well, which you can help her here. And then what will happen is sometimes if you have a lot of speed, the leg will come out and then you'll bring it back in, which you'll see some duos do. I actually really like it. We're trying to play around with it, I think, this day, trying to get that look, and then you will just come up out of the trick. So I'll say that was not the perfect landing, But this is the video we have from then. And yeah, if you have any questions, then just ask me anything, put in the comments or whatever like this, guys. Okay, and that is the headbanger or the roller banger, because yeah,